Canelo Alvarez says to Jermall Charlo, "His time is coming." This is bad news for Jermall Charlo. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So Canelo Alvarez says that Jermall Charlo time is coming. Here's my take on the situation. I think Canelo Alvarez is going to destroy Jermall Charlo. And I know if I got some Jermall Charlo fans, this is the truth. We seen his last performance against Juan Montiel. He looked it like garbage, okay? This is the Jermall Charlo we usually see. Recently, we wanted to see that Jermall Charlo against Sergey Dermachenko, whatever his name was. That was a great performance by him, and all of a sudden, he looked like a complete average boxer against Juan Montiel. That's why David Benavidez wants to fight him, because he knows that he can't take pressure. We seen it with Jermall Charlo and Jermall Charlo. Both of those boys can't take pressure, and clearly, Jermall Charlo had bad defense. He kept dipping to the left side. He was getting hit with big, clean punches. He was not utilizing a jab. He was not using the footwork he usually does. And this is bad news for Jermall Charlo, because if he gets in that ring with Canelo Alvarez, he is going to lose, because Canelo Alvarez is very good at setting up punches. He has very fast hand. He has beautiful combination of punches. The only difference is Canelo has slow feet. And Jermall Charlo has slow feet, and he stands there flat-footed. This will give Canelo Alvarez the advantage, because Canelo Alvarez is, for a short guy, I don't believe he's 5'9". I believe he's 5'7". This dude has a lot of muscle. He has a lot of power. And I don't think it will go past 7 rounds. I don't think he will beat Canelo Alvarez, because he looks like a complete average fighter. That performance against Juan Montiel, he looked at awful. I'm going to say it again. He looked at awful. Okay, he was trying to knock Montiel out, and his power wasn't there. And then he wants to make the excuse saying, "I knocked Benavidez out. He doesn't have any defense." Well, you sure didn't show any defense against Juan Montiel. And guys, if y'all go see that Corrball fight, if that version of Jermall Charlo shows up against Canelo Alvarez, he is getting stopped in the 7th round or knocked out. I'm telling you right now. You put that boy in there with Canelo Alvarez, he's going to get knocked out. I'm sorry for the Jermall Charlo fans. I used to like Jermall Charlo fans, but with all the shenanigans going on with him, I just really can't mess with them twins anymore. He's going to get stopped, okay? Jermall Charlo did not look good against Corrball. He did not look good against Juan Montiel, and he barely looked good against Sergey Dermachenko, whatever his name is, long-ass name. But he just didn't look good. He looked like a typical average fighter. And for all the years we've been supporting Jermall Charlo, hyping him up, saying he's ready to go. Everybody thought that Jermall Charlo was the best when he knocked out Julian J. Rocks Williams with that uppercut. But it seems to me that was just a one-in-a-lifetime performance by him. In my opinion, I think Jermall Charlo is a hype job at this point. I'm sorry to say it, I think he's a hype job, because you're looking like a complete average fighter in your last 3 to 4 fights, and you're saying you're ready for Canelo Alvarez? I mean, this is what happens when the fans hype them up. I know he's from Texas. I know they're going to ride with him, but the Texas fans were shook. Montiel was bringing him the fight. Montiel came to fight. He came to show up. And I'm telling you right now, you put him in there with Canelo Alvarez, he's going to get stopped. You put him in there with David Benavidez, he's going to get stopped. He can't take pressure at this point. I don't understand why is he boxing like that. And I don't think he has improved. You know, usually fighters improve over the years. And Ronnie Shields, coming from a few sources I know, hearing from multiple people, they say he's getting frustrated with Jermall Charlo. He's getting frustrated with him. I don't know if he's training right. I don't know if he's not listening. But you get in there with Canelo Alvarez. You put on that same performance like you did with Cobalt and Juan Montiel, you are going to get knocked out. That's why he said he didn't want to go up to 168 to fight David Benavidez. He said he was going to stop and knock out David Benavidez. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. David Benavidez does not have the best defense of the world, but his speed, his punch combination, his power makes up for that. You're not going to beat David Benavidez. You're not going to beat Canelo Alvarez. And that's why Canelo Alvarez is looking at you like, oh, man, you are food now. You did all that talking now, but now Canelo's about to come in, give him the payday he wants, knock him out. And in my opinion, this is my opinion only, I think it's going to be, his career is going to be over for Jermall Charlo. I don't think he can come back. I think Jermall Charlo, he did all that talking. He said he was going to fight Demetrius Andrade. I know the situation, Demetrius Andrade pulling out the fight and all that stuff. That's another time to talk about. But Demetrius Andrade now coming out saying he wants to unify. And now you're telling him he got to beat Montiel? Come on, bruh. Like, are you serious? This is what ruined the sport of boxing. And now you want Canelo Alvarez for all these years. You say he been ducking you since middleweight. You say he been ducking you since junior middleweight. And now Canelo Alvarez sees that you're an average boxer now. And now he going to tear that ass up. Now he see that you're vulnerable. He see that you can't take pressure. He seen that you stand in front of him. You stand in front of Canelo Alvarez. He going to set up punches, set up traps, use his speed, and knock you out. I'm telling you right now. You put him in there with Canelo Alvarez, he's going to get knocked out. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.